forward to the follow-up on the other side of the story. For months now, there hasn't been much live music in Kansas City. That's slowly coming back. This morning, Gale Tallis from the Folly Theater is joining us live. We talked to her a little bit last week, and then we had some technical issues, so you are back. Good to see you again. How was your weekend?
It was great. It was great. How was your weekend?
It was awesome, but I look forward to getting back to the Folly because you guys have one of the most, I don't know, iconic show places in all of Kansas City, a rich history and a bright future. Tell us about it.
Thank you, Mark. Yes, the Folly was built in 1900 originally as a vaudeville and burlesque house. So it comes from a rich background. And of course, we still do a little bit of burlesque every now and then just to keep that tradition going. The jazz series itself started in 1981, basically. And so it's the longest running jazz series in the Kansas City area. But the Folly is our oldest theater in the Kansas City area, and we continue. Our main mission is keeping up that beautiful theater.
So when is live music returning?
Well, that's a very good question. And a lot of other theaters are getting asked the same question, I know. We have shows scheduled currently in August. So we have Sam Baker coming on August 22nd. That's an Americana show. And then on August 29th, we're celebrating the 100th birthday of Charlie Parker with a great celebration of Dan Thomas and the Kansas City All-Star Band.
Right now, the capacity is 50%. Are you guys okay with that? Only being able to, because every show I've been to there, especially like your Christmas shows, it's sold out. A lot of people love live music. Are you going to be okay with being half full or half empty, depending on your disposition in life?
Well, and and as you know, 50% doesn't necessarily mean, in our case, 500 people, because our capacity is 1,078. It actually means fewer than that because we've got a social distance at this time as well. So we're probably talking about 300 to 350 people. We're hoping some of the restrictions will be lifted by the time that we start doing our other live shows so that we can increase that capacity. But right now we're planning on still moving forward on those August shows and very much looking forward to it.
I got to think that as a performer up on stage, having basically a fourth or a third of the audience kind of affects what you do. When you're on stage and you have a full audience that's clapping and applauding and standing and getting in with the music, it makes a huge difference as to how you perform, does it not?
Sure. Certainly that's true, and we can see that the energy level of both the audience and the performers increases when it's a full house. But I will say about all the performers that grace the Folly stage, they are true professionals, and they will still create that energy no matter what. It's one of the great things about the Folly is that it is such an intimate space. So even if we have fewer than our normal capacity, it still feels pretty amazing for the performer because the audience is right there.
All right, if you want to know more about their schedule, exactly who's coming, how much tickets are, when it's going to happen, check out their website, follytheater.org. That's follytheater.org. Gale, thank you so much. Glad we got things worked out.
Thank you.
All right.
I know. Third time's the charm.
That's right. Look forward to seeing you in person again. Worlds of Fun's